Oh, he already made the game.
I'm waiting, Chris. Impatiently waiting. Always waiting on ions.
You're too fast for me. Okay. Oh, nice, Talcross. That's cool. That's something old.
I have no idea what maps they picked, so I'm kind of excited to see. I'm a big fan of Talcross, though. I mean, I'm a big fan of it as long as it's not ZVZ.
Yeah.
I will be. I won't say I'll be angry because whatever. But I really want to see PVZ.
It's gonna be PvZ, I'm sure.
Well, I'm
Like
taking
all
your word for it.
games.
If it's not PVZ, I'm coming for you.
Okay.
That's a promise. All right, let's do this.
GG.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. I hope no 5 pull.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
promised.
god, it's ZVZ.
You promised me a PVZ, but now we have a ZVZ on Towercross. One of my favorite maps, and it's ZVZ. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna whine about it. In the top right corner, we have as a teal. There we have ALC Games, and in the middle, call it like 11, 10 o'clock position, we have ALC Ytong. The matchup of choice, apparently, to start off the series is ZVZ. God knows, in the foreign scene lately, we have not seen enough ZVZ. Now, I don't really know much about Ytong's ZVZ. I've seen his PVZ a few times, and that's why I was excited to see that because I thought, well, Ytong does play Protoss, but he also likes ZVZ. He also claims ZVZ as one of his best matchups, as well as games saying ZVZ is one of his best matchups. So hopefully that means we're gonna have a high-end ZVZ.
Yeah, good micro Mutalis, something like that.
I see Ytong opting to open for a 9 pool speed, where games, I'm not sure if he's going to 12 hatch, or if he must be. Thought he was going to go over pool, but nope. Oh, 11 hatch. Yeah, games with the like 100 APM, it's like true like 2v2 style, where you
Yeah,
don't really need a whole lot of
he's
APM, just need,
always, his APM is always like 150 max.
as long as you can micro well, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Ytong is, what was this APM like dropping? It's like all over the place,
It looks
showing
like,
games like 50. Ytong just squirted out his first 6 lings, and he has speed upgrading. He pulled one drone off gas, which means it looks like he's going to be going for a
layer.
one layer build, or one hatch layer build.
And I expect gameZZZ to go layer first and then speed.
Yeah, it seems to be what normally would happen when you see there's an 11 hatch, 11, 12 hatch ZVZ. Game's first 6 lings should be popping out just as Ytong gets in there. Yeah, pretty close. Well, with the 2 hatches in the positions, he should be able to hold this off without too much trouble, unless Ytong goes and starts picking off drones.
Yeah, he's fine for sure.
Yeah, game's had to pull a couple drones off, but it shouldn't hurt him too much because he does have the 2 hatch, and he did open for layer first. You called it.
And Ytong's layer is halfway done now.
Ooh.
The one drone goes down.
See, this is where the APM might help a little bit more. The Ytong, you can see kind of moving around and surrounding better with his units now. Kind of let that one lane get away.
Yeah.
Ytong running away from one Ling. I think you could have killed that if you really wanted to.
Ytong started the Spire. One more drone. Nice.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, hasn't lost his Ling yet either. I wonder if he's gonna... Oh, I should use his third Ling and sneak in. There he goes. Now he's sneaking around back. Oh, game's chasing his two Lings. Wow.
Wow, only one drone. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna lose next almost all of them. Still, we lost one.
Yeah, he didn't target well.
Ytong's Spire is more than halfway complete, while Games still doesn't even have a Spire, and he's not mining gas. He might have to all in with Lings here.
Yeah, sure.
Ytong already has speed, and he's about to have Spire, and there's no Evo chamber for Games. He's not getting gas. I don't think he has speed.
Oh, he's making drones, so he will make support.
This looks like it could end quickly, unless Ytong gets in really bad position and moves his Lings out before Muta are done. But even then, he has a sunken at home.
His evolution chamber is really late.
So late that it does not even exist.
I mean, his overlord sees that Ytong has Spire, but still.
Yeah, maybe he just like... And now he's making a Spire. I don't know if he just kind of threw in the towel on this one. Like, well, yeah. I lost. This looks like it could end quickly. Unless Ytong... Yeah, I don't really...
Let's hope it's gonna be PvZ next game.
I mean, I guess he only has one Mutalisk out. And if he throws down a Spore Colony right now, well, he's about to lose his Spire.
Oh, he lost the Spire.
Well, I was trying to find like some way of saying like, oh yeah, you can still win, but it's looking pretty unlikely. That's a little better targeting, but now he is going to have a Spore Colony up in time. So this one might drag on for a bit longer while Ytong has to build up an army and while Games just defends. Not really sure what he's going for now. And with that Spore positioning, Ytong should still be able to hit the top mineral patch and the extractor if he goes that way. Looks like he's just trying to play defense for now because he's not sure how many Lings Games has.
I think really Ytong should just want to drone up a little and make expansion, I guess. I don't know, and just few Metalists to clean the Lings.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought he was going to be doing because right now, even if he's like pumping Mutalists, and Games is throwing down another Spore right by the spot where I said he could still get those Mutas in there, so that's not going to work anymore. Really, you should think about just expanding since he can't outright run him over anymore.
Yeah, sure, he must throw the expansion, I guess. Because gameZZZ has like 600 gas right now, and his economy is way better.
Yeah, as soon as that Spire pops, I could just see him making a bunch of Scourge and just running over Ytong's Mutalists. Unless he's going to try some... Unless he's going to be cute here and do some Muta Micro. But it looks like he thought better of it. Oh, Games got snuck into Ytong's base with some Lings.
Oh, that's
he's picking off the drones. This is the problem with the one hatch layer. If you can't do damage with those Lings early, or Lings and Mutalists, I guess, he kind of waited on those Mutalists, and his economy's so low.
Wow, one more drone.
Now he's losing drones. His economy is really poor. Games has more supply, but with almost no units. Just beating him in supply strictly with drones, and now he's making mutalisks.
Well, Ytong must micro those scourges. He can't let them hit, I guess.
The game's kind of looked like he just stuck him there, not really paying attention to him too much. Now he pulled him back without losing any. Ooh. Just looks like he's gonna work. Snuck down that colony pretty quick.
gameZZZ looking for a counter now. But
if he can get in there before Ytong gets back, he'll be able to pick off several drones, and he doesn't have a lot of drones to even spare.
But it looks very dangerous.
Yeah, he shouldn't have unit count.
Oh, Scourges hit the
wow.
Overlord, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
Lost a lot of Scourge on the Overlord.
What he really wanted was Scourge to chase his Mutalis, while his Muta would kill few drones and just fall back, I guess.
I just can't foresee any way of Ytong winning this now. Just because he has, with the two hatcheries, he'll at least be able to make, while they're getting the mutafights going, he can make just a bunch of links and just run them into the base and overrun them that way. There's nothing really Ytong can do about it. Endgame is taking a kind of a hidden expansion, the bottom left corner of the map. So game's just kind of fly him around, be annoying, build up his army, and then just probably end it in one go. You just can't survive this long, ZVZ, on one hatch.
Pro gamers used to take expansion, you know, after few Mutalis, when 9 pull against Well Hatcher.
Yeah, as soon as that expansion gets up and going, he gets another gas. That should be it.
Yes.
Ytong doesn't really have a whole lot he can hope for here. Though he still has a fairly, what do you have? 10 mutalisks to
8.
Well, I guess
9.
Yeah. Game has 9, so I guess looks like he's about to find that expansion though. So still a shred of hope, and he does have +1 attack. I hate the sound of Mutalisk attacking. It's like the most annoying attacking noise in the game. I don't know if that's just me, but I find Mutalisk attacking to be very annoying.
All Zerg units are annoying.
Because it makes like that screechy kind of noise and the flapping noise. I'm like, Zerglings are alright. Hydras are kind of like gross, squishy sounding, but Mutalisks are they're just annoying. Let's see the muta counts now. Still 12 for Ytong and 11 for games, but the +1 attack should benefit him in any sort of head up conflict, Mutalisk to Mutalisk, because the count is so close.
But Ytong has 2 Mutalis left at home, so I don't know.
Yeah, Ytong's here comes the Zerglings now that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this should be close to the end here. As soon as those, while he distracts these Mutalisks here, well, looks like he might just wipe them up here. Yeah, as soon as those Zerglings get into the main, I feel Ytong is gonna tap out. Yeah, this should be it. It looked like Ytong had that game in the beginning. Everything was going his way.
Yeah, sure.
But at first, attack with the Lings when he ran into the main, he didn't get any to get any drones, which I found very like how is he not getting any drones? So, like from that point on, after games was able to get some spores up, just that was it. Nothing he could do. He didn't have the economy. He didn't have the hatcheries. He didn't have the production. Just couldn't. Nothing he could do. So it's just a matter of whenever Ytong.
Yeah, and I probably think that Ytong is going to play Protoss next game. Because he really had the advantage this game, and you know, he still didn't win.
Yeah, now it's up to Chin.
Okay.
Oh.
1-0.
1-0 for games. And I was surprised. I was like calling the game over in the beginning for Ytong. Like, oh, he's got this. It's gonna be it. And then game just stuck in there. Threw down some spores. And then by the time when he got his spire, he even lost his spire early. Can't believe he won that game. Blows my mind. That's ZVZ for you.
The Zerg swarm came.
ZVZ is
Alright.
kind of the loss.
Foretold.
I could kind of see Ytong wanting to play ZVZ again next match just because the way he lost that first one, he's going to be like, alright, I can beat him ZVZ, I want to
fight them.
So he might try to do it again. You know how it is, when you lose to an opponent you feel like you should have won. Even whatever, like if it's a map you don't usually play or if it's a match you don't usually play, you're like, alright, I want to play this son of a bitch again because I know I can beat him.
Well, we will see.
Didn't even notice that the video was being played again, but it's all off center. Hey, it is off center. All I see is like little ripplings. Yeah, the game is also Polish, but he's not Bradley. Game is I guess Ytong claims his best matchup is PvP. For some reason, I thought it was ZVZ, but it was games that likes ZVZ. I guess when you're a 2v2 player, like ZVZ is kind of seems like a lot of 2v2 players like ZVZ because it has like you can have the slow APM, but also have a good enough micro just to be able to survive, as exampled by games in the last one.
Well, I'm almost sure that if you want to be good Zerg in 2 versus 2, you must be good in 1-on-1 because, well, in 2 versus 2, you most of the time want to win the ZVZ and then support your ally, you know?
Yeah. Well, it looks like Ytong picked Python. I don't think I've seen a game on Python in quite a while.
It's really not easy to make a good wall when fast expand. Yeah, we got Protoss.
Ah, good job. Good job, Ytong. Alright, in the 8 o'clock position, call it 8 o'clock, the Teal Protoss, we have Ytong, who is down in the series 0-1, and as the orange Zerg, who is sending his Overlord in the correct position. Yes, games. 1-0 for you. we have the orange Zerg games. I wonder if that was like kind of like a jab. He's like, oh, it's 1-0 for me because I just won. And he's like, yeah. Kind of like twisting the knife a little bit.
I'm really curious if he's going to go for one base or fast expand. It looks one base.
Yeah, I never personally thought fast expand on Python PvZ was really a good build. Especially with the way the below the ramp looks.
Yeah.
Zerglings can annoy because it's such a huge gap. I mean, you can make a wall, but I always personally thought one base was better. especially when he finds out that that game is so close to him. I wonder if he even saw that Overlord. When he finds out he's so close to him, it'll be much more beneficial for him.
Well,
Now
I
the question
think,
is
yeah,
he
yeah.
going to 2-gate or is he going to 1-gate gas? I hope it's 2-gate.
Yeah, it looks like 2-gate against 12 Hatcher.
You know, in this situation, you would think Ytong has the advantage already, just on the opening. But you just never know.
It all depends on the micro.
Yep. It still just makes me laugh when I look up there in the top left and the APM, Ytong like 400, games like 60.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, talking about 2v2 though, Ytong is also like, I think he's hit A or A plus 2v2.
A.
A. I'm sure he could get to A plus. Oh, looks like I was trying to be annoying with that probe just poking around. I know he's hit A plus on 1v1, and he's also a top 10 currently in iCup.
He had
ladder.
A rank in 1-on-1 years ago when Koreans played here. You know, he was really good.
Our games has his first Lings coming out while no Ytong's coming in with his first Zealot and Probe. Just kind of poking around.
I really want to say that gameZZZ is really fine here, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, it didn't look like. I said it was a 12 hatch, but based on how quickly he got Lings out in the hatch, like I don't think it was 12.
Well, he got 2 drones, but the rest of the zealots can't do shit there.
Yeah, not really a whole lot you can do here, especially when speed finishes. You don't want to be caught camping your zealots outside the their expansion. You just get surrounded. You can't run away either, which
Yes.
is total pain in the ass. But he made the right decision. He knows he can't push us any further. Maybe he's just kind of showing the zealots to try to force games to make more Lings instead of building on his economy. But he's already starting his lair. I'm sure, yeah, he's moving the Overlord down. I'm sure he knows that he's going to start expanding here soon because there's really nothing he can do here. If you really wanted to waste some zealots and run them in. Yeah, speed is now finished, and he's starting to pump some drones here. Oh, he is moving in. I hate this move. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, that was not good.
He's going to lose every single one of these.
Well,
And that was a better exchange than it should have been, but I don't think it was definitely not worth it.
sure, it was a bad decision for sure.
I don't know what he saw there. What made him think like I know it was one sunken and he only saw maybe like 8 or 9 Lings and didn't see anything above the hatch, but still you're not gonna get up the ramp there.
Sure, and gameZZZ should feel very comfortable now. He sees that Ytong has no gas, it means no tech, you know. I'm making just a spire. He knows he killed most of the zealots.
Yeah, this is gonna look pretty ugly here. I mean, Games doesn't have a significant economical advantage because he wasn't making a lot of drones; he was making Lings. So even when the Mutalisk pops, if he just throws down 3 cannons in the natural and in the main, that should be enough to hold for a while, at least until he gets gas, something to deal with it.
Yeah.
But I don't even think he's going to do that. At least it doesn't look like it. The only other thing, well, there's nothing he can do. That's a lot of Lings. The Lings will just, with the Mutalisk, just run over the cannons. Lings will fodder for the Muta, and then the Zealots will just be free to pick off. Cannons are not OP. Cannons are squish.
Sure.
They die in like 2 seconds.
And his crosshairs are gonna be so late. He didn't even start before.
Well, he is throwing some cannons in the main though. Just might be enough. Yeah, I was thinking at first that Games is going to overrun the front, but with those cannons behind base, that is still a significant amount of Zealots. He can't really do that. This game should go on a bit longer now because he has enough. He should have enough cannons. Oh yeah, he's making 4 cannons in the main.
Yeah, he will be okay versus Mythos.
The game should just start pumping drones now. Just start building his economy, expand again.
Maybe, yeah, third hatcher, expand.
Oh man, he's moving out with those Zealots. I don't know what kind of read he has. Like 2-gate PVZ, you see the Zerg go Mutalisk like 90% of the time. Almost always happens. Oh, I hate it. Just a shitload of cannon. And I don't know if it's gonna be. Oh, it's not gonna be enough.
Oh.
No,
He's okay. He is okay. Well.
I look like. Yeah, I look like. It was counter.
Wow, it was really not a good move.
He's still trying to press on with those Zealots, which is also not a good move with those Speedlings. It's he'll be able to do damage. Yeah, backs out.
I would understand this if, he wouldn't see so many links, but he saw that gameZZZ had so many links.
Yeah, now he's gonna lose. That was not the best move. And still, Ytong has no Citadel, no Templar Archive. Yeah, I don't really think there's a move here like game. I'm pretty sure he knows he can't win this here, but Ytong has no units really. If he runs in there and at least kills all his units, because all Ytong can do is throw down more cannons, which costs him more money when he has no Citadel and no Templar Archive. There's the Games has the expansion in the bottom right, but Zealots find it.
He started it then now. It's almost done.
So, the hero won Mutalisk. Doesn't look like he's going for lurkers right away either. Which I figured he would have, because he knows Ytong has like nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Last time he was in his main, he didn't even see a Citadel, let alone Templar Archive, let alone a Robo. So, but maybe he just figures if he can get his economy up and get enough hatcheries, he can just overrun them strictly with full upgraded Hydralisks.
Well, Ytong has the advantage if I would have to pick one.
You think Ytong has the advantage right now?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
It's hard.
Plus one done.
It's hard to say because he's so behind in tech, but I guess he's about speeds close to being done.
I expected the gameZZZ to make lurks first,
Yeah, I thought he was going to also. I don't know if he can keep that. If he can keep that expansion in the bottom right alive, I feel like Games has the advantage. once the expansion comes up. But he is losing overlords. You can track him down. Song is staying in the game still though. Just kind of being annoying, running stairs around, the zealot around. Oh, he's sending all the zealots now to the bottom right. What are you gonna do, games?
If he made lurk upgrade, not hydroless speed, it would be safe, totally fine, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why I said I thought that's the advantage. I was really wrong. I was just thinking it from a, because I thought he was gonna start pumping in hydroless much more. Like he started the den a while ago and he had almost no hydroless. So I just assumed he'd start. This case too.
Well, I guess I was right.
Yeah, I guess so. Even the now the DTs with those Corsairs. Corsairs though. Oh, +1. So the +1 is enough to deal with low unit count of hydroless. I think. Oh, I saw lurker aspect. Should move that DT into the drone line. Should just ran it right into the main and free pickings.
Basically, no chance now for gameZZZ to come back, you know.
Oh, now he's starting the lurker aspect, but yeah, it shouldn't matter.
Robotics started, right? Well, if he made lurker upgrade and just, you know, secured the third base, and he would be in a great shape, I guess.
Yeah, it's too late now for him, like even with the lurker upgrades, because he's gonna have the robo done. He's gonna have observers by the time any lurkers are out and about. I mean, he keeps going for that third base though. I mean, what else can you do? I suppose he has no evolution chamber. Ytong's winning in upgrades, even with its, even if it's only +1, he's still winning.
He started the range, so it's the Gunsun, and Guns are good against lurk.
It's
Yeah.
+2 attacks doing too.
Yeah.
Like I keep reading the chat and keep seeing people like new people who join the stream and see games PM. They're like, oh fuck guys, yeah.
So
This I think that right there is kind of the example of the APM. Even though he cleaned that one up, he lost a lot of units for free from Stone. And now you can see the supply counts: 34 for game and 78, 80 for Ytong. Well, looks like he's going to loading up a shuttle. Looks like he's going to take that bottom left expansion, which is kind of a weird spot considering that he's right next to game's base. And if he gets dropped, which he probably will, because there's nothing much else he can do, try to get back other than dropping. He'll probably drop. He could drop that bottom left corner fairly easily.
if gameZZZ wins this game, I will not know what to say, you know.
I'll just feel. All I will do is I'll just feel really, really bad for Ytong if game.
Yeah.
He should have and could have won the first game. And if he loses this one, I'll lose my faith in Protoss. I wonder if games even got a drop. Well, he has his third up and going right now, but I think it's only a matter of time. It's just Ytong just building up enough army to move out. And there it is. He has a lot of Scourge, like an unnecessary amount of Scourge.
Yeah.
I wonder if he ever got a +1 carapace, which doesn't look like he did. But Ytong just gathered himself. I wonder if he's going to go right to the third. He has to assume that he was building there again. Kind of looks like that's where he's going. And fly those Corsairs over. He has only one High Templar in that army, though, which that honestly just might not be enough.
Oh, look at the DT. Look at gameZZZ main base.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Oh my god, DT is...
That was nice. DTs are just wrecking.
Yeah.
Now he's moving in. Alright, that should have. There, yeah,
GG.
How did I miss? I was like I was too concerned about that army in the middle. I was like, oh man, he's gonna go attack any second here. Then I look back and there's just nothing in the main. I'm like, oh, how's about that? It's warm. I wonder what map he's going to pick. I mean, it's probably only a matter of time before somebody picks Fighting Spirit. I would be shocked, but also happy if we go this whole first round of King of the Hill without seeing a single match on Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
I doubt it'll happen, but I wonder if Casey's trying to piss around with that video again. Or if he just said, oh.
Fighting Spirit?
Oh.
Okay.
I spoke too soon. I'm assuming we're probably going to see PVZ the rest of the way. Yeah, the video is cool, but I mean, I saw it full screen, so it looked a lot cooler. And then they were seeing it when it's like cut off. Oh, all right. All right, another PVZ. In the top left corner, we have Protoss Ytong. In the bottom right, at the teal Zerg, we have Games. And we've had like a teal player every match so far, which is not really relevant, but just something I've noticed. And as gameZZZ just announced on the stream, it is 1-1. With Ytong tying it up last match with his Protoss and with his one base, 2-gate Protoss. But because of that first game, I was nervous that somehow, some way, he was going to find a way to lose, which I'm happy he didn't.
It looks like fast expand now. Cool.
Yeah. Makes much more sense, fast expand on Fighting Spirit. I just never like seeing it on Python.
Yeah, because all Protoss knows the best walls here, you know.
Oh yeah, Casey just mentioned in the stream. We got that they had played originally, but they only saved one replay from the whole thing, so they had to play the whole thing over. I don't know, I didn't know what the results were. I never asked because I didn't want to know, but I heard that they ended up the same, both times.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just kind of funny.
I hope they don't spoil next time, you know?
I hope they save the replays next time. Or I guess whoever wins this one, as long as the new challenger saves the replays, it should be alright.
Yeah. Oh, it's gate. It's not a forge.
Yeah, it's probably... Oh, is... Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna go gate forge.
Yeah.
Get out there, poke around a little bit, and then expand. Which I like as a build, but because of the positionings cross map, it shouldn't really be a whole lot of anything. But you might be able to get in there and poke around, maybe kill a drone or two. Yeah, get the one zealot out, expand, then throw your forge down. Ooh, like Ytong was gonna lose that probe. Wonder if... The game is making only 4 zealots. He probably, I don't know if he saw. Oh yeah, he saw what Ytong was up to. But because of the positioning, like it doesn't really hurt him to have to make a couple extra lings, and it doesn't really hurt Ytong if he doesn't do a whole lot of damage because the cross positions, he's not really, unless he, I don't know, unless games decides to just mass lings and turn him over, but it doesn't really seem likely. But that is a quick gas. Wait, no, it's not. What am I thinking?
It's fine. It's not
Yeah, he already has his third. I thought he didn't have his third. I was like, why? But everything's normal. Everything's all right. Just everything is completely standard.
Well, I hope for 3 hatch spire into 5 hatch with Hydrolis.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I want. I don't know. I want something crazy. I want something standard. Like I don't know, quick drops or something.
All in. You like all in.
No, well.
Lurker
like...
into Hive.
Ooh, see, yeah, now you're talking. Lurker in the Hive sounds nice. I'd like to see some Hive tech.
Defilers.
Fighting Spirit's usually good for some Hive tech.
Flag you.
I'd like to see some Plague. I'd like to see some Ultralists. Vikings, Guardians, some Robos, Reavers.
Arbiters.
See, now, this will be the best. No matter who wins this, if there's Arbiters in this game, it'll be the best series that we've done so far.
Yeah.
Who even was the challenger in this one? This case, he's saying the challenger chooses the first map, but like, who did we like designate as our first king?
gameZZZ.
Games. So, heavy is the crown of the king, even though he's kind of just like the stand-in king. That's a lot of Zerglings. And that is
Hey,
a lot.
Ytong.
Oh lordy.
Oh my god.
This is oh my god, right. This is not what I want to see. This is the opposite of things I want to see. Yeah, I want Hive Tech, I want late game, but instead, hey, here's these 10
Where is our arbiter? Oh my god.
There's a Stargate, so maybe he's just gonna one base Arbiter. One base Arbiter. I feel bad. No. Fight with all you have. Son of a bitch.
Come on.
Ytong with 8 probe. Oh boy. Like,
No comments. Caps lock on.
You just you, he's like, oh god, I just got crushed. I just ran over stupidest way. Need revenge. Which seems to be what he's gonna do next match. It's gonna be Fighting Spirit again, and it's gonna be PvZ again. Without a doubt. But with that loss, that brings games to 2-1 in the series, which means he only needs one game. Oh, it's Python. I thought he the way he was saying it, I thought he was just like mad he wanted to do the same map again, but yes, he feels comfortable on Python because he already won once on it. There's another teal Zerg. Alright, as the yellow Protoss on top, we have Ytong, who is down 1-2 in the series, while our stand-in king, who is close to actually being our king, as the teal Zerg, we have games. Ytong probably is just this is the point in the series where you lose to something like that, you might just be tilting, just straight anger. Or if he's gonna, or assume he's gonna opt to one base again. Maybe he'll do like a 1-gate gas Corsair opening, which I'm also a big fan of. gameZZZ sending his overlord in the wrong direction this time, but checking the close spot first, which is the norm.
I hope he will 1-gate there, you know? Something like into Goons plus Reaver. That would be nice.
Yeah, I like to see a 1-gate there opening. But have to wait and see. We'll find out momentarily. I look like Ytong pulled a probe over to kind of check on the edge to see if there was an overlord there. Yes. I'm a big fan of 1-gate Sarah builds, PvZ, especially on maps like this. Like Fighting Spirit, Winning Cloud, Python. Like maps like those, 4-player, kind of long travel distances.
Yeah, fast expansion is probably the best there.
However, when you do stuff like this, if your opponent sees it quickly, you might, like, there's a timing window for speedlings to get in and just overrun you. Apparently, games likes the speedlings, so it's something you really need to be careful of, really wary of, so you don't get overran by speedlings.
Someone told me that on Python you can just 3-hatch lings against, you know, 1-base build. You can see with Overlord the minerals, and when you have like 3 groups of lings, you just pick 2 drones, you know, go to his ramp, and the lings just kill it. But I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, you can definitely do it, especially 1-gate builds. Like, you're usually pretty skimpy on zealots.
Yeah, and that drill is so hard, you know, to deal with. Lings
There's not really a whole lot you can do about that. Like, especially on a build like this, you have to be very micro-intensive.
Yeah.
You have to be pulling your probes immediately. You can't falter. It's like as soon as you see those lings coming, you have to pull the drone or your probes immediately.
And it's usually hard to predict those things because Zerg can deny scouting, you know.
Yeah, that's why Zerg is a Total son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It looks like this Zealot's pretty much gonna give away for free. So whenever it moves out, it's gonna die. I don't think it's gonna do too much damage. Like, I guess at the very least, it's getting some scouting information. Oh, color me wrong. Kill the drone.
The Zealot is not the killer there. Probe has 2 kills.
Thought he was just gonna wait for the. Thought he was gonna wait for the Zealots to come out and kill it, but looks like he wasn't really paying attention to it too much. It looks like Ytong's opening for a Robo build and not going for the Stargate opening, which I actually kind of excited for this. You don't really see this a whole lot, but it's a fun build.
Yeah, it's probably River, right? Not expansion on the Iceland.
I mean, he'll probably go for the expansion over there, but it's definitely gonna open Reaver. Yeah, you see that robotic support.
So I feel it should be like 3 gate goons and River.
Yeah, that's usually what you see. I forget. There's a Canadian Protoss. What's his name? JF. I'd see him do this a lot.
Yeah,
yeah. But him and yep, that's the guy. I'd see him do this build, not like a ton, but he would do it. And he'd do it he'd pull it off very successfully. Him and what is it? Starlife, who was on Team Light. If anybody remembers that team, he also did this a lot. Also another Canadian Protoss.
If I'm not wrong, JF won the first TSL, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I remember his River micro was so good.
Yeah, he was.
Imba is the right word.
Kind of like this here. He's just going for a little. He might have been. Oh, he wasn't in. Thought he was gonna be in creep range. I like this kind of like just drop off a couple things here. The shuttle just. I'm just gonna harass you a little bit. I think that's kind of like unorthodox play he's doing. Oh, but he's chasing that Hydralisk.
Oh.
Yeah, he should have been getting the drones. He's chasing the Hydralisk with those Zealots.
What was he doing with his 300 APM?
Just microing the one shuttle back. He's gonna have to be. He's gonna have to have some good shots. Looks like he's gonna drop off a probe on the island too, which is a good call because it's hard. It's hard for the Hydralisk to fight up the ramp against a Reaver, and he has no Mutalisk, so he should be able to easily and safely take that top right. What is he?
The thing is that Zerg has such a good economy, 27 drones. It's same as Prada's probe count.
Yeah. He has 2 Reavers now, a good amount of goons. He looks like he has enough to fight this, but he has to really make sure he targets with his Reavers. And has to make sure he doesn't waste his goons. Because the Reavers are not even with the army. Oh, there's one of them there. Oh, this does not look good. Ytong is in game's expansion, poking away at the drones. Oh, he killed all the drones. I guess that was perfect timing. I thought Ytong was gonna lose all his units going up in that ramp. Oh, dud scarab. That Reaver's doing work now. With no Spire, he just has free reign. It's a reign of Reaver Terror. Just has to make sure not to lose it now.
I wanted one more good hit, like 5 drones. One more.
Exactly what I wanted to see. I wonder if he's... For this kind of build, you really want shuttle speed too, so you don't get caught by anything. Yeah. Maybe he's just waiting for his expansion to get up. The game's finally throwing down a Spire too. He knows he doesn't want to have to chase a shuttle around with which will probably have speed eventually with just Hydralisks. So he'll be in for a long day if he has to chase speed shuttle with Reavers around with just Hydras.
gameZZZ is really high on gas, 1000 gas, so a lot of Mutalisks. Maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he just went a crazy amount of Mutalisks.
Killing the Iceland first.
Because he has so many Reavers. To be completely honest, like with that amount of Reavers, when he knows, well, he didn't know he didn't have a Spire yet, but he should have started slow crawling with like 2 of them, 2 or 3 of
that's
them.
for sure.
Because he starts popping out Mutalisks, which he is, he'll probably just fly in, like sacrifice the Muta just to kill. See now these Mutalisks are gonna kill these 2 Reavers, and that's gonna be a buzzkill. That's gonna be upsetting.
Yeah, he had very good timing with the first attack with the shuttle, and right now is the worst timing, you know? Payback time
Oh,
from
right now it's good because the Reavers are dropping in the main. He needs to pull back now. Oh, don't. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was god awful.
Yeah, it's GG now because, well, if gameZZZ will check for the Iceland, he's sure to kill it.
Yeah, he's gonna, if he finds that island, which I don't think, there's no real reason for him to suspect he has that island right now. But, I mean, right here, this is gonna be it. Not enough goons to be able to fend this off. Oh, that second cannon came up though. Just gotta hope he doesn't fly into those Reavers.
As long as gameZZZ doesn't know about the island, Ytong's looks fine, you know, but...
Yeah, with games now getting the 6 o'clock expansion too. You know, all these games, except for the first ZVZ, I haven't seen games like make a single evolution chamber, like to upgrade his units at all. I wonder if that's just by design or, well, that island expansion is now going down. I think Ytong sees its do or die now. He's moving out with all his goons. And now with the shuttle with speed. He's gonna have to be very up. Needs those Reavers to shoot off those goons are taking. There, actually, that's not okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote now. Want to make sure engaging titles aren't like this.
We have no king.
When your Reavers shots off, or something like this, but he was walking straight. Start. By the time we dropped them, doing a lot.
Yeah, your microphone sometimes is a little bugging, you know.
Maybe it's time to replace my 10-year-old microphone. Before next weekend, I'll buy another one. Since this appears to be the last game. How many? Looks like he has like four drones on his natural expansion on the gas.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't replace my beard. Apparently, that's how you get 1,000 gas. You just put 4 drones on your gas.
That's how you beat Ytong with 100 APM.
I think I almost guarantee Ytong's just beside himself, just mad as hell. He was mad from last game, then this one where it started off pretty well, and he had good harassment with those Reavers.
It really didn't look like him, you know.
Yeah, it didn't, to be honest. Like, I've seen him play much better than this, PvZ. Now just trying to kill him.
Oh.
They're all
Oh
grouped up
my
there.
god.
Get the drones! If you do anything, if you have one mission in your life, just kill the drones. I hate everything. That's all I wanted. Nothing. Just wanted one good explosion of drones. I kind of feel like Ytong wanted the same thing. Like, just please, if I can do one thing only, just let me explode these 10 drones. Got to be. He's still just sticking straight. Well, I guess he's making some zealots now, but pretty much sticking straight with.
Yeah, this army looks big, you know. Bye, Ytong.
Game.
GG.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I liked the fact that he was going for a Goon Reaver opening, and the build that games opened with. It was the perfect build for it against Hydras. I don't know, like the unit positioning a few times was just bad by Ytong, which is surprising, to be honest.
And also micro, you know, he didn't target like drones and stuff like that.
And then when he came back in the second time when he already had the Mutalisk, he didn't really. He got some drones, but then he didn't get away in time, which is also the fault of not having shuttle speed ready yet, because he went in when it was only like half.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that was next week's match. Games versus Nell.
Well, anyway, congratulations to gameZZZ.
He becomes the first king in the ALC King of the Hill tour. Good job. 130 APM triumphs overall.
Enough.
All you guys are like, oh, you need high APM to win. No, you don't. You just need a lot of speedlings. That's all you need. Alright, well, that's going to be it for us for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back at the same time next week with gameZZZ versus Nell.